on live. When it does press it, when it comes up live, it makes sure it's the right name, it's the right description. Yeah, there we go. Share from there. If you check my time, when you share the
But what? Now, how do I get the comments up there? Okay, so something like that. Press that. And then you just catch it.
So we'll just make sure it's good. We can't just say 9, quarter final 1, quarter final 2.
you want to listen to the voice when you guys are on.
Yeah, I know.
But plug it into that.
Oh, yeah, because it's
yeah, there's a
Yep. Yep.
check it, up the top, you should see is there already is a machine from out the actual paste. There's one of my timeline and then my timeline and this page.
Is the first one in the room?
Thank you very much.
Yeah, share that one then. Yeah.
Map or t-shirt?
I know. I never wear this shit underneath.
And you get this coach they're all
pretty sure it did.
You know how to do that, Josh? Huh? You know how to, oh, are you kidding me? You know how to replay that?
Last time you thought it was a foul, I said, no, it's like,
Don't worry about it.
Trust me.
must be 50, that. Please. Thank you. Oh, thanks, mate.
That was now that one, right? Am I reading stuff on breakdown? Have I?
Morning guys, Matt Harmon here, and with Josh King joining me. Hey Joshy, how you doing?
Morning, buddy. Very well, and yourself?
Good mate. How you feeling this morning, mate?
Yeah, good. No, I've had a pretty quiet weekend, mate. It's been very enjoyable. Obviously, a lot of pool played. I've fairly draining weekend emotionally, so mate, but it's been good.
No,
It's been good.
That's good to hear, mate.
Made it home early to bed every night.
Yeah,
So,
no, that's good to hear, mate. And you feel this tournament's been a good tribute
Mate,
to old man?
Yeah, been sensational. Been
Yep.
absolutely sensational. So I couldn't imagine it being much better, other than it's just going to keep getting bigger every year.
Yeah. No, it's a great tournament that he started, and it's great to see the support locally and nationally as well.
Yeah,
That's great to see.
Definitely. Some good quarterfinals here this morning, mate.
Yeah, mate, we've got some great matchups. Obviously, Drake McCartney and Justin Sajich, two of the best players around, and then James Della and local bloke Brent Hampton. So yeah, should be some cracking matches here. Looks like Jakey's got off to a 1-0 lead against Sage. And I missed that first frame, but I hear he's got over that.
Don't tell me you're late for them. If anyone who's watching from home, just let us know if there's any issues with the audio and the visual as we go throughout the day. That'd be good.
Jake's been a bit fortunate there, not to going off, and he's left Justin, and I don't know if the draw's in the way to get through to that yellow. I think he's got a shot there.
Looks like he's got a shot, but
I think so.
it's definitely made hard while he's been so far into the pocket.
Oh wow.
A little bit loose shot there, but
Yeah. So Jake's got not the hardest pot to start with, but he's got to move the wide a little bit. I don't know if he can just
can he just stun back down in the middle
into the
of
centre of the table.
centre of those three?
Yeah, I think he's not quite as much angle as I thought, but yeah, he should be able to pop that red in the left-hand corner. He might even be able to screw into the yellow that's right in the middle of the table just to hold the wide a little bit. Oh no, yeah, not as much angle as I thought.
So this should be
Pretty straightforward
pretty
finish for
straightforward
him.
for me. Now, obviously you've done a lot of work behind the scenes, Matty, organising this year, so big thanks go to you, I think, from everyone for what's been done. And I think, yeah, as I say, the setup, everything to do with the tournament has just been brilliant. So
No worries, mate.
I don't know how many headaches there were behind the scenes for you, but we didn't see them.
No, there wasn't actually, mate. It's I've been doing this stuff for a little while now, so it's I've got things pretty fine-tuned. Friday night was a big night for me. Obviously, start of the tournament, there was a lot of people here doing the Calcutta, organising the money matches. Next year I might look at delegating someone to organise the money matches, because that takes a little bit of a time to get that going. So, but no, thanks, mate. I thoroughly enjoy this tournament, and yeah, I'm glad to see it's getting the support it deserves.
Definitely. Jake out to a 2-0 lead there. Hang on, I'll update the scores. That's my job.
That's right, that's the second part of this. So Brent's got an opportunity over here on Reds. Can't quite see the table until he moves his small frame of his. Oh, nice shot. He's played that very confidently, which is good to see. And that's what Brent needs to do. If Brent's going to give these big guys a run, he's just got to back himself and believe in himself, which is the same as all players. But
Yeah.
if Brent gets that belief in himself and his arm going, he's capable of beating anyone.
And look, he played quite well yesterday. He beat Trav Crawley early on in the day and just really never gave Trav a crack.
No. I didn't see the match, but every time I glanced over, he was just, the scoreboard was ticking over on his side. So.
And there weren't too many misses, so hopefully he can continue that today.
Oh.
He's used all of the pocket there.
He has. But he's just trying to get nice and straight on this red. So he's got to come back about 3 or 4 inches for. If anything, he wants to overscrew this, because if he underscrews it, he's obviously going to be snookered.
Definitely.
Yeah, so he's gone a little bit far, but he's on it. Yeah.
He's got to back himself here. He's got to play with full confidence.
Oh, he's played it a bit tentative.
Yeah. You see him with a lot of those shots, he punches it. Whether he was worried about needing to use more of the pocket.
I think in the back of his mind, he thought, oh, if he draws it, he's going to cover the hole. But yeah, that type of shot, you've got to back yourself, especially early in the match. If you get some confidence early in the match, that's going to really set you up for a good match.
Like Della's just going to use that ball on the rail to tie Brent up here. Free used to.
It's not actually simple for him here. If he gets a double kiss here, he could leave Brent on. I think Brent's got an edge on this. Which Della won't be too pleased with, because
Definitely can't cut, but possibly obviously the double back to middle pocket. That's the bottom line.
yeah.
Meanwhile, over on table 1, Jake just running through the motions here on Reds.
Thanks for the comments, guys. I've adjusted my mic a little bit, so let me know how that sounds.
Jake might have just run that white through, just a bit too far. He's lost his angle to screw back to the other red down the bottom.
Yeah,
He'll have to play through off the top rail.
I think because he's going to have to force it so hard, the white's going to go over near the yellow, I think, unless it's straighter than... Oh no, looking at the table, it's... Yeah, it was... I think he would have tightened up his grip then to reduce the arc in the white. And he's played it just the right pace. You can see a lot of players play that way too firm, which throws the white off the ideal angle.
I am one of those players. And look, that's the other good thing, obviously, the opportunity for local people in the ACT to see this calibre of player and learn. And
Yeah, it is. Well, so he's hit that black just a little bit too full. He just wanted a little nudge on it to land nice and straight on it. So he's got to have a crack at this. He's got no real choice. That is an absolutely massive cut by Jake. On these tables that are extremely tight. That is ridiculous. I glanced away for a second there and look up and the black's rolling across the top rail. That's ridiculous. So we just lost track of the other frame on. We just updated the scores. It's 1-all. Not sure if Della. I thought Della actually might have conceded that last frame. Well, I'm not sure we missed that. Sorry guys. So Jake gets off a 3-0 lead. He's got a big break, he's come up dry I think.
No, he's got a red.
He's got a red, okay.
So
He hasn't really got a red to start with.
really look open.
He's got a long red to the corner, but I think he nearly wants yellows anyway.
He did really want yellows anyway. That yellow in the middle of the table gives you access to the top.
Yeah.
So the only issue, and it really isn't too much, is that yellow on the bottom side of the middle pocket.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
definitely used every part of the pocket to go in there.
But he's got that yellow on the left hand middle. If he gets right in there, he can just drop it in and he's got the yellow near the black for easy transition onto the black.
If you can get positioned down in there,
yeah. So it's going to be a good position. He's going to come from the top of the table down the table at some point.
He's rattled that one. So Justin really needs to take this opportunity now. Obviously at 3-0 down, you can't let a player like Jake get away too far. So
no, definitely not. A player like Jake, once he gets that momentum going, it's hard for anyone to stop him. I think Justin's going to try to promote this red straight up, I think. And I think that was intentional, just to move the yellow out of the way. Because the red actually goes inside the yellow.
There was a little bit of a just inside there.
Yeah, I don't think he was going for that because he's left himself no shot. I think he was trying to actually hit the red thing. But
his issue now here is if he plays down to these two reds down the bottom, he may try and push Jake's yellow.
Yeah.
I don't like that shot.
No, he doesn't. Jake's got the same opportunities he had before. Justin's taken no control there.
Now he's transitioned down to those two balls at the bottom of the table a lot easier now.
Yeah. So in the other two quarterfinal matches, we've got Dave Rothwell and Tamerton Dixon. Tamerton's currently up 1-0, and we've got Kenny Nicol and Dave Ewing, and Dave's up 1-0. So a couple of Canberrans into the last 8, which is great to see. So hopefully we can see one of them progress, one or both of them to progress to the semis. So Jake's landed pretty good there, I think. You should be able to just check it up off the top rail.
Probably got a bit.
He was actually trying to move that yellow there. I thought he could have just checked it up a little bit softer and then dropped that yellow into the middle.
Meanwhile, Brent missed a double back with the yellow that would have put him on the frame, and Della's probably just got an easy clean up here.
Yeah, I can't see Della making any mistakes here. Just got to drop this in and come up the table. Maybe a foot or so, or close to the balk line. Play the red closest to the centre of the table in the left-hand middle. Then the last red into the left-hand corner. Wow. I said this yesterday when we were on when I was on on the commentary that these tables are very tight, and just little shots like that. You don't see these top players miss. We're actually finding they're missing quite a bit. So I think they're going to adapt to it. But that's I don't know, it's the mind games of how tight the tables are. And the cut of the pocket's actually, the softer you hit it, it seems though this won't drop. You give that little bit more pace, the draw throws the ball into the pocket. But obviously you go too hard, it's going to spit it every time. Definitely. So that's a great shot by Brent. Take a 2-1 lead. Great to see. Jake's done well to get out of that snoop and not leave Justin too much. You've got two options in my mind here. You can glance off the left hand side of the highest red in the bunch of three on the left hand side of the table and glance in behind the black or the red in the middle of the table, or you can back yourself and go to straight pot. But he's going to go to Snoop here and try to go in behind the rabbit. He's trying to hit full on that middle red to get a snooker. But either shot, any of the options we had there was a tough shot. This is a shot that I go in off in the middle all the time.
Caught up a little bit short.
But well, I think he's caught up short because the white was going straight to the middle, which the C players do all the time. So over that distance, he would have played with a bit of running side or check side to avoid that batting off. This is obviously a bit challenging. Yeah, he's got up on that shot a bit there. And he's left Gus an opportunity possibly to play the red off the rail into the black and clear the hole. Or just
my only issue there is the two reds that are above the black.
You'd probably see him set it up, yeah. He's I think where the score's at, he's got to make sure these frames takes the risk out of it. Jake's here now. Unfortunate to leave the red or getting over the middle bag, which gives Justin a pretty easy starter. But
just white ball control here if you use that one over the middle bag to make sure you're spot on for his second shot. And just put away one a bit firmer there. Yeah.
I think there you go. Play this in the middle and come off the top rail and back on the table.
A bit tough there. Caught up a bit short.
I think he's okay here. It's a little bit short.
Probably didn't get the action on the white ball either. I think he would have liked to come a little bit more centre table there.
Missed that for a while. Wow. Yeah. So very surprising.
Jake trying to kick out to a 4-0 lead there. Plenty of chances there for both players.
Yeah. Few surprising misses from Justin there.
The reigning champion is under the pump.
He is. This is a race to 9 in the quarters. I think that's part of the reason you're seeing these elite players at this comp. A lot of comps around Australia, even at this stage, are only a race to 4. Which obviously, the longer the race, the chances and odds are these top players they're going to come out on top. I think that's what's attracting these great players here. Justin's broke and put 13 balls on the left-hand side of the table, so I just pop them back over to Brent and James. Brent's on the yellows here, is he? Josh?
Yes.
Yes, he is.
Let's go with yes.
Yes. But he's lining up the yellow there, so. He would like to.
I think if he was on the reds, he'd be playing a lot quicker.
I think so, yeah.
Now, what I mean by that, guys, is that reds are definitely in control of this table.
They have, yeah.
Brent's going to have to manufacture something here.
And he was quite disappointed there. I think he was actually trying to get on the left-hand side of the table for the yellow down the left-hand rail. He's come up quite short. He left himself a double to the middle, but then he's going to have another double after that. And then he's still got the problem ball on the left-hand side in the middle.
Try to push James down to the rail. Oh, he's been really fortunate not to pot it. I mean, obviously, James got a fairly easy out here, but it would have been a procession if he had given him 2 shots.
Yeah. So it's quite straightforward. It's just all about white ball control. Here there's no, if your maps is out the right way, there should be no difficult pots. It's all about getting that white ball control. So obvious transition to the black is the red that's right next to the black. That's whether he's going to play the red that's on the left hand side that's near the yellow, if he's going to play the plant to the red over the hole, or if he's going to clear the, well, he's obviously going to play the plant now, but whether he's going to clear the pocket straight after this shot, or he's going to play the plant.
He might just leave the other red in there.
I think he will.
Okay.
So you might see him go the red next to the black here.
Just draw back down slightly for the other.
Well,
He's
got a nice angle on the red on the left hand side of the table, but I think while he's straight behind it, he can get the exact same position he's in now, the one down the rail. He's bridging over the ball here, but still he's got enough room to get his hand in front of the black. So it's whether he hasn't. It's whether he runs through and picks the gap between the 2 yellows.
I think that's what will happen, yeah.
Or he might play it higher the yellow. He played it well. Yeah. Great shot.
Meanwhile, a bit of a tight frame here on the left-hand side with Jake and Justin. As you mentioned, coming off the break there, most of the balls moving to the left-hand side of the table.
Yeah.
Hasn't made it out easy. And that's probably what we need to see Justin get. It's just that free frame.
Yeah.
He's not got it yet. But Del has pulled up a little bit short on that ready.
Yeah.
He's played to run through to the black. Shouldn't be too hard to cut here.
Yeah, well, played well. It was quite fine, but so 2 all. Jimmy and Brent. Justin tried to take that left hand corner and not quite, but he's got the second visit. So I wouldn't be surprised if you see Justin to set this red over the hole. He's looking at clearing these top couple of balls. That's okay, he's still got the cut to the middle to get down the table.
It's not straightforward, but
yeah,
the out's there if you need to. I just don't know whether
it's just getting that position on the blacks, the trick.
Can he use the yellow that's over the bag now with this red? No, it's too far down the table.
Yeah. So I think you'll have a crack there out here. It's just that transition onto the black. But the black's obviously on in the right-hand fork-hand corner or the right-hand middle.
Just slide through between the red and yellow here.
Yeah. So yeah, that's a good shot.
Going to play the black in either the opposite middle pocket or the opposite top corner pocket.
So he'll run through this quite a bit to leave an angle to
get up towards the black.
Yeah, to bring the white up to the left-hand rail. He's actually a little bit further than he would like to be there. I think you can still, it's a little delicate screw or just even just a little bit of right-hand side just to run that.
The angle's probably exaggerated here on.
It is exaggerated because he doesn't seem too concerned. Well, actually he's coming around having a good look at it. That was a bit deceiving on the camera there. He didn't have as much angle as before and pulled up perfect behind the black.
And that gets him on the board, so
4-1. Good tight to finish by Justin there. Brent's got quite a bit of control over here. He's obviously choosing to have a dig at this. Obviously the problem is the two, even though he's got control up the top end of the table, and I think the plant is on, but the way the balls are sitting, he's going to have to play the top two balls last. That's whether he can play the plant and keep on the second red. And he's going to be playing the shot from quite a distance, I think, from where he's left it. He might have a little bit of angle to get up the table. Yeah, I think ideally he wants quite a bit of angle on the plant, so the white travels towards the left-hand side of the table, so he doesn't smooth himself on it. Yeah, so he's played this. Maybe he's left a little bit straight. So he might have to play the red off the rail into the red just to create the angle so he doesn't smooth himself. Yeah, he's played that well. The only problem is he's really straight, and I can't see him on these tables trying to move the white too much. I think he's just going to run through a couple inches. Hopefully he does. Yeah. That was the problem. No, I think it was. He's just got into it too much. So unfortunately, where that red's landed, Jimmy's got an opportunity to clear these up without too much pressure. Because basically, any shot he misses, he's not going to leave them on, except for when he gets moves that yellow that's next to the red. But regardless of that, I think he's going to clear these up.
Oh, got a bit lucky there as he's coming into that yellow. I think he's got out of the.
He's left himself on that, has he?
Okay, yeah, he's left himself on that. But it's not the easiest shot to get back to the second red.
No, you might see him screw in behind the yellows for the
red to middle pocket.
The red to the middle pocket. That's a big shot. Yeah,
that quite badly.
Yeah, the problem with that shot, you want to play it firm to get the white across, but then you play it too firm, you're going to sneak yourself. And to get the backspin to work, you've got to strike it. He hasn't hit that well.
Looking at a 3-ball plant here, off the black, off the yellow.
Oh,
It's a great effort.
he's had a great crack at that.
A little bit of a result with covering the pocket and leaving Justin. Not much.
Obviously, quite easy to think of Justin, but
And while Della's gone 3-2 up.
I think Jake can still come across the table here between the two yellows. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I guess Justin here, he's got the choice of getting the dead yellow out now, but I don't think he will. I think he'll play the bottom yellow to the left hand corner. Even the yellow that's by itself on the right hand side of the table, that's not easy. It's obviously covered at the corner, but he's leaning straight behind it to the middle here. So I think you'll see him pop this and then Justin will screw back a little bit and double the yellow across the table. He wants to be back to the white about where it is now. I think he's gone far enough. Not to avoid the double kiss. Thought wherever he's taking now. We'll use the yellow at the top of the table to transition to the black. That shook its head a little bit. Alright, Justin's RR back 2, still trailed by 2 frames, 4-2 down. And over on the second table, James has played a nice shot there to cover the hole and really not leave Brent too much. Brent's definitely trailing in that frame with that red sitting up the top rail. You're likely to step out now, but it's just going to leave James with an open frame to finish. But even giving us many options here because the frame's quite open for James if Brent misses. I think Brent was just trying to slide in behind them reds. But unfortunately it's a bit short. We would have liked to get the red to be played over the hole a little bit more, which would have stopped the yellow that's closest to the black at the corner. Which would have made things a little bit more difficult for James. But I think that yellow still passes the red. Which will be his last ball that he plays to get onto the black. straightforward plan. Then you'll come up the table and want to leave yourself reasonably straight on the last yellow, but then run through to the black in the right hand middle. You want to be straight or have a little bit of angle going away from the black, so you can run through off the left hand rail and then black in the middle. But ideally you want, this is a kind of shot you see a lot of players there, a little bit careless. It's so critical to get good position here, make easy transition onto the black. So he's actually on the wrong side of this. The black actually made past that red into the same corner. He's having a good look at it now. Obviously it does, so yeah, you can see how much of a difference that would have made if Brent put the red over that corner. He would have had to attack that frame a lot differently. Okay, so Della takes the 2-frame lead. So 4-2 in both frames. Back to Justin and Jake. I'm not sure if this 3-ball plan actually goes to the middle. The 2 reds towards the centre of the table, I don't actually go. I can't see what else he's actually got. Got a crack at the double and he's a good effort. A big opportunity here in this frame, but I don't think he's actually got a great deal to start with. The yellow on the centre table, I think it drops in front of the reds. If it does, which obviously it does. It's, yeah, I can see him taking all these. He's got that yellow off the red into the centre, which is probably the trickiest shot. He just wants to be playing that shot as soon as possible. He doesn't want to be leaving that shot to last. He might have even try to get onto that yellow on the left hand side now. He doesn't quite get on it. He's got he's going to have a couple of balls to be back up. That's quite deceiving because that yellow was obviously not on off that red in the middle. On the camera it definitely looked like it was, but there's no way he would have moved that because that yellow went off the red in the centre. So I think he's actually come up quite stiff there. I don't think he's quite on that yellow across the table. I think I'm going to start looking at the table more than the screen here in front of me because it's very deceiving. So Brent's just played a nice shot over there on the second table, giving himself a good opportunity to take this frame and get it back to 4-3. try to flick back to the other table. Shake's landed on that yellow. That's a great shot. Jack's played that well. Pretty straightforward black into the setup. Just takes a 5-3 lead. And Brent's still at the table with it's all in his hands here to get back in within one frame. He's played that well, he's come across the table. This part would be good, so he can just drop this in for a straightforward black in the left hand corner. Great effort from Brent. I also quickly take this opportunity to thank a few supporters and sponsors of this tournament. As I mentioned yesterday, ACD Optical, Suraj, he's been a great supporter of 8 ball in Canada for a very, very long time, so the major sponsor again for the event, so thanks to Suraj. We've also got Capital Playing Card Company, which is Graham O'Connell, a local player. He's been a supporter of the event for the last 2 years. Art to Kingdom is Craig McMahon, who supported by designing the poster for the event. He also did the tribute poster for Bazza, and also the design for the King's Cup shirts. So thanks for your support, Craig. Surreal Locksmith, Jeremy and Belinda Maguire, thanks for the fantastic trophies. Again, you can just see them in the background there on the second table, behind table 1. They look great, so thanks again. And it's great to see support from a company from Tasmania that really gets no benefit from supporting the tournament. But Jeremy's normally here, but unfortunately wasn't unable to make it this year. Diamond Brickwork, which is Mal McNeil, local bricklayer, local pool player. He's supported the event, I think, every year. So thanks again for being on board now. Sunday Soccer League, another local player, Danny Marlowe, first time supporter this year, and yeah, great to see some new sponsors this year. I'll get back to the pool, and I'm going to jump off the mic in a minute. I've got to do a few admin things, and I'll give the other sponsors a bit of a plug a bit later on when I get back on the mic. James has only got one problem ball here, the yellow that's hampered by the red. I don't think it goes anywhere. So he's going to be looking at promoting that at some stage. And the black's not easy either. The black really only goes into the right hand corner at this stage. You might see him playing this yellow off the red here. Yeah. The risk of that shot is obviously losing control of the white, which he's done slightly. He's got a long yellow left hand corner to get back on track. It's not the easiest spot. Bit of length between the white and the object ball. But Jimmy's one of the best spotters around. I can see him knocking it in. But still got that problem ball that's next to the red towards the centre of the table. He's missed that by a while. He's very disappointed with that. He pushed through that. He didn't strike that well, which is quite surprising from Jimmy. He's a fantastic to us. So it's just, has he left? as he left Brent an easy start, I don't know if he's on that top red. And if he is, I'm not sure if that red actually passes or something. Again, it's hard to see from that. Even looking at the table, I can't quite see. A big pass, which is great for Brent, obviously. He's got a lot of work to do. He's obviously got the ball, he's just queuing behind now, just to look at how we can get on that. He's got the red that's in a bit by the yellow, and obviously the ball on the top rail. So he's got to have good white ball control here, and he's got to promote at least one ball to finish this out. And he'll take a lot of confidence from this if he can get it back to 4-all. So I think he can go the red in the middle to promote that red. That red might actually be really close to being on to the right hand corner that's next to the yellow. He actually might be able to play it with a bit of right hand side if he gets right behind it to throw the red. But I think you're going to see him just promote it here with a delicate screw off this one into the middle. He just doesn't want to hit it full. So if he hits it full, he's going to leave the white where it is. Hopefully he's got a bit of a result there and he's left that red on to the left hand middle. I don't know if it does. It obviously goes to the corner. But having said that, he's landing straight on the red on the top rail. So you can't do too much with the white here, I don't think. Yeah, he's played a safety shot. That's a smart shot. Yeah, it wasn't worth having a crack at that. So Jimmy might just glance off the right hand side of this and try to put the white up behind the top yellow. Yeah, which he's trying to do. He hasn't quite got there, but the yellow, he's played it well to keep Brent off over the hole. So he's played that very well. So another tight frame maybe here with Jake and Justin. I'm not sure who took the conservative step to put the ball over the hole. So I'm not sure who's on what at the moment. I've just been told Jake's on yellows. It's a good effort by Brent. Unfortunately, he's opened up that yellow, which gives James a big opportunity to take the frame, to take a 2-frame lead. But Jake's in also 100% control here in the left hand table 1. I think Justin will obviously be looking at taking control of that right hand corner, giving Jake 2 shots. But now Jake's got the opportunity to they're actually all there. The plant with the 2 yellows to the one over the hole's on. It's just the yellow that's behind the red. Getting position on that, and he may be able to do that this shot here. He's just got to play this with a bit of left hand side to slide the white up the table. He's just got to avoid getting off in the right hand middle, which he's done well. He's played a bit firm, but he might get a result here, which he has. He's played that as good as he could have hoped. That's how he plays this plan. I think he can just run through. He just wants to go just behind The red, yep. The only trick to this is when we get in the white out to transition to the black, which he's got a bit of a gap between the two reds. Just depends on what angle he's going to leave here after this slant. Just play that clever. Again, play this quite thin. White's going to go naturally up between the two reds. And be in the centre of the table for an easy black. So Jimmy's just taking that lane, take a 5-3 lead, and Jake takes a 6-2 lead over Justin. So I'm going to jump off the mic for a while, guys. I just got to get the blanc comp going and do a few admin things. I'll see if I can get someone else on the mic to continue commentating those great matches. So I'll be back soon. Thanks, guys.
Anyone that wants to register for the blancs can come and see me now. Just be conscious of the matches in progress and just come over and see me here in the corner. Thanks.
Give up there.
You still want to get the blocks, this is your last chance. So come down and serve in and pay your $10. Cheers. Last call of the balls. I'm going to be doing the draw in a sec and getting started. Can you write up the tables upstairs, please? We'll get the one started.
Come on, Hammer.
Counteract.
Do our first phone. I think we do our first phone.
So you'll be playing at Rawlocks at the leaving and me upstairs and hang around up there. So I'm not going to use the mic all day because there's obviously a lot of matches going. So we're going to call matches and run from an iPad upstairs. So listen out for your names and hang around please. So I'll let you be your cat run the vlogs. So go on somewhere, check if you're up or not.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I finally emerged and rocked up to see what when I looked earlier was a 6'2" and now a 6'5" with Jake and Justin, and James Della has obviously spotted a role he is not happy with. Has happened a couple of times to him this tournament so far. Does have a commanding lead at the moment. So Jake, I believe, on yellows, in a tough spot here. So I think if he's on reds, he'd just tuck in behind the reds there that he's close to. So I'm assuming he's on yellows. Thin cut coming up here. And I'm sorry too, folks, I've got to be really, really quiet because it is very, very quiet in this room and quite echoey as well, so the voice does travel a bit. And tough pot that from Jake. But I'll tell you, this shot here has been getting missed all weekend if you play it at pace. And Justin will be aware of that, because normally what you would do here is just probably punch this out with a touch of side just to centre the white. But it is a tough shot on these tables. may even look for a different option. Maybe just drop this in and then play the ball on the right side cushion and just play a snooker. I think, given the conditions, that's probably the shot I'd play here. But he may come up with something he prefers, or he may back himself to take the ball and punt and come out centre table. But he's having a good look at this, and I do believe the reason is he's aware of how much of a tricky shot this is on these tables. So I think we'll just see him drop this in. Well, he's addressing it like he wants to punch it, so yeah, and he does punch it. He's played it well. This will tell a story because you can't drop this in and have position, so he's actually got to stun it. Another tough shot. But this time says no, I'm pulling up, and I reckon he's copped a bit of a roll there. 7. So unfortunately, Justin's left those 2 reds very awkward, but has got a second prize in the Chinese on 2 balls. Tough shot this. Played it very well, but he's actually overcut it into the middle, and that's why he's lost the white a little. Would love to have been more centre table there. But we'll cop this. He'll be happy to just get a shot here on the black, or some kind of double maybe. Problem is the white's running pretty dangerously close to the right centre. May play the double on the yellow to the bottom right. That's what he's played, and he's played it very well indeed. I don't think he'll be upset with that going in because he gets a shot at this black, gets a chance to play probably another double or a triple if the double isn't on. So Jake knows that he's probably got one more shot up his sleeve because these 2 reds are not on, but it may not be a nice visit, but he'll still, I think he's happy to attack because of that reason. I sense a triple coming here. Yep, triple it is, but off target. And I tell you what, Justin can flick into these 2 reds and get a really, really tight snooker here where you can't come off one cushion across the side, or across the left-hand side of the table. Just get a little bit of separation on these reds and block the one cushion escape off here. And he's done that well. He even covered the pocket as well, smart shot. Jake's not going to have a lot of choice but to jack up here on the side and just belt the crap out of this black as hard as he can to try and get some movement on it. Always looking at the up and down. Either way, however he chooses to play this, he will be at pace. He'll want movement on the black. He won't be upset if the white ball careers into another red and perhaps gets lucky and pushes it to a cushion. But his whole mindset here will be get some action on this black and try and just create something out of nothing. Looks like now he's looking at the possible foul now to restrict Justin to one shot. I can actually just hear what he said. He's just gone, do I smash it? He's basically talking to himself, what do I do here? And he's played the deliberate foul. It's actually a pretty good shot. It's definitely more chance than not of making Justin waste a shot here. And Andy Urquhart, seriously mate, you just need to pull your head in with this time foul shit. You are absolutely driving everyone insane, and I don't know if you're just doing it to troll, but that was a shot that required attention, decision making, and it's just ridiculous commentary, mate. Justin. Probably play a little promotion shot. Oh, he's taking the pot on. That's a great shot. That is a superstar shot. And 6-all is imminent. Good fight back this from Justin. I haven't actually seen the frame. He's obviously a good competitor. And look, let's face it. He's been winning a lot of things. He's represented Australia, recent World Cup of Pool, so you know he would have put in a lot of time for that. Excellent shot. That's great cueing. That's confidence too. He didn't have to do that, but chose, you know what, I'm feeling good. I'm 6-all. Potential danger signs here for Jake too. That's 4 on the trot there for Justin, so... Now exited the tournament, a good quarter final though, mates, and you decided to jump on the mic now.
Yep, I'm here.
And he is the man you guys can all thank for this coverage, because he spent lots and lots of coin on buying all the equipment to emulate Dan's setup, and has done a fantastic job, I might add.
Yeah, thanks for that, Jamie.
And Jake, with his ever balding head, he's trying his hardest to catch me, but he's still got a fair bit of work to do.
Surprised the screen didn't just blind you, Jamie.
That does when I face it. He will take yellows here. That's a nice little controlled shot, that.
Oh, sure.
I think we'll see him stun and get on the ball at the highest of the 3 for the middle, and then he can just work on the left-hand side ball inside the yellow, and it'll all become pretty straightforward.
Exactly, yeah. His pace has got to be good, and he's fine. And even if he gets out of position, one of the other ones, well, he didn't get out of position.
Yeah, he did that perfect. Might be slightly off angle, but you probably can just drop this in and run through a touch, and you'll be okay.
Yeah, get rid of the side one first.
Doesn't want to be straight on this though. He wants to pull the white ball back out centre table to give him the most amount of options available.
Yeah. So you either might run through a bit more or drop it shorter.
Yeah, just a touch more. That's it.
Yeah.
It's probably a bit straighter than he wanted to be honest. I think he would have liked a little bit more angle. Now you'd probably find him give it a little bit and force it out a bit. Unless his plan was to get really straight and run through for the yellow that was on the right of it to the right centre.
Yeah. Which you can't do now.
He's given it a bit, but that's the danger. You see, he's tried to force a wide across.
Because he made it wide, didn't he? To get the white in a good position.
Yeah, and that just shows you how important it is to get the white ball exactly where you want every time. If he lands really straight where he plays a little run through, there's nothing to do with the white. There's no pace required. Or if he lands a little bit more angle, he doesn't have to hit it as hard, and he can get to the area of the table he has right now. Bit of work here for Justin.
Do you think Justin will be wanting to clear a couple of balls and then snooker on that red on the side rail?
No, I think he'll commit. I think he'll look for a way to can it out, and I think it'll be courteous. If I can't talk.
Courtesy.
Of that red ball that's near closest to the right centre. I think you see how he's lining up now, looking for an angle on it.
Break it.
And the good part about it, if he gets position off this red to the top right corner now and finds an angle, he can cannon the red out, and he doesn't have to be on that red because he's got the linking ball top left.
Exactly.
He's ignored what I've just said, but he probably doesn't like the angle of the first shot. How's this look? Overplayed.
Yeah.
So reassessment time now.
Well, he needs to not take that linking ball away, doesn't he?
he would still have let's say he gets the cannon right there, he still would have had linking ball with the other one that's on the table at the bulk end. You'd be pretty hard done by to not be on one of them.
I can't imagine he'd grab this one now.
Look, he may choose to just get right behind this red and drop it in. He's got a pretty good angle to try and stun to the right jaw now.
Yeah, so he's getting rid of it. Okay.
There we go. So just go onto that right jaw.
And yeah, good shot.
And so now, because he's got nice linking ball, he just has to drop this in.
Exactly.
Actually, you know what? I'm just looking at this transitioning to the very last ball. If you just drop this in dead weight, your angle is going away from your ball in the centre. So you actually don't want to just drop this in.
No, you want to pull it back an inch or so. Yeah.
Either that or he runs real touch and he's got the ball in the top bottom left corner, the one that the white ball's sort of closest to now. But he seems happy.
Yeah, pull it back an inch.
He's missed.
Oh, he has too.
I'm telling you, people's mindset is so different on these tables because they're so tight down the cushions that they're just missing so many balls, or they're just thinking way too much about it. And it's not a...
Look, even if it... Well, that's true, but even if he got that red, look at the position he was in. I don't like it.
I think he would have been able to drop it in and still have a decent angle on the red to stun to the left side of the table.
Fair enough.
That red might pass at the bottom left.
Oh, really?
It might, yeah.
Oh.
Camera angle can be really deceiving, and I'm getting better with it, but I reckon it passes. Oh, Jake has hit that really soft, and he actually copped a roll earlier, and he knew there was a roll there. I'm surprised he played that so soft. Really surprised he played it as soft as he did, knowing that he copped a roll early on in the last frame, same spot. But yeah, the guys seem to be having a few issues keeping them level. I don't think it's the floor. I think the tables themselves are.
Oh, great shot.
Because this is the same table that me and James had checked yesterday, and they ended up having to put a couple of coasters in to lift the centre of the table up. Because it was bowing into the centre of the table.
No way.
So I don't know whether they've just already flattened and it's happening again, or... That's a good shot. So Justin, it looks like he's looking left side of the table here. Played it well. Should be able to swing around off two and avoid the yellows. Play black in the same pocket. We'll use a little bit of left hand side here. Oh, sorry, right hand side. Actually, I think he's playing direct. He has played direct.
Great shot.
Yellow.
Yeah.
So what a turnaround! 7-6 now.
He was in front. So what was the score that I was missing early on?
It was 6-2 to Jake. So Justin's won the last 5 in a row.
Wow.
He's just checking this roll, and I'm telling you, that's moving a mile. Look at that.
And look, it's still even rolled as it finished.
And I'll promise you right now, the table's bowing in the middle again. It's a table fault. It's not the level. I bet you can't level that.
I don't know. I guess they're either going to try again or move the table for the semis. Use another table. I guess they're going to play on and just not play those soft shots anymore.
Yeah, like I said, I'm surprised he played it soft because he was already aware of it a shot earlier in the last frame. But he maybe just forgot about it. But we may see him just drop the hammer and start to freewheel a bit and try and get that out of his head.
Yeah.
They can have a reverse effect this where you just get a little bit too crazy and try and pull the trigger on absolutely everything, but Jake's pretty level-headed, so...
Try and change the momentum.
Just one good pot here and you should secure this front.
Yep.
That's a good shot. Doesn't want to be hard up on this red.
No, okay.
This actually, sorry, this is really the key shot. He's got to transition, make sure he's got a pot on.
Yeah.
Two cushions, going to try and pick the gap here. He picked the gap beautifully. Great shot. That's a super shot. Would rather come high than low on this. That way he guarantees himself a choice of shot. He's underhit that. No, he's okay.
So we're just being told the score's wrong. Is it wrong?
Score's wrong.
Yeah, someone.
So 7-6 is not the score.
Let's ask someone else.
I will find out. I'll just ask Jake at the end of this frame what the score is.
Yeah.
Because he should run these in a couple of seconds.
Yeah, pull stat. We are missing.
No, they won't be using it on the
No,
live
they
stream,
won't.
so. Oh, he's missed the pot. I can't believe it. And there was actually a bit of body movement from Jake there as well. I think he focused the cannon on the red a bit much. So, a bit uncharacteristic that from Jake.
Well, Justin's going to have to do everything he can to put the white on the left rail, I'm assuming.
Well, I guarantee you, Jake don't miss that against me. Never misses that against me.
He's going to pot one first, do you think? And then roll up under the side rail?
He's got a tough opening pot too. I mean, I suppose he has got the one he's closest to the bottom left. But no one loves queuing off the rail. So it looks like he's going to play the little... He's got to be careful to play the flick off here because he saw the roll.
The roll, yeah. It might kiss it really, really fine. He'd be in trouble. He's going to play it a bit harder with bottom draw, I'm assuming.
I think he's still going to play it dead white, just judge the pace, yeah. No, he's not played it well enough.
No.
This is a tough shot.
Look, yeah, Jake's just going to have to play for the pot and not really care what the white does, I'm assuming, because there's nothing he can do.
Well, Jake's just said, I don't want to be hitting this soft.
No.
Even though he kind of has to. He can't play this at pace because the white will fly down the other end of the table.
Yeah, but he's just going to have to... There's not much he can do, you know. The only shot to play is knowing that white could go anywhere.
He's almost got to just play the double kiss and get it near to the hole and say, well, you know what, Justin, you still got to play another good shot. Like you said.
That's true. Especially with the two reds together.
He's
like
going to
that.
try and go up and down.
And he's
So
opened
missable.
it.
It was so missable, that shot. But he's actually got a huge result as far as just keeping a bit of pressure on Justin.
But can you see Justin missing that?
I expect him to take him on for sure. But I know if I'm Justin, I'm thinking, geez, I would love that yellow to go on somewhere, so I've just got a free swing at these without having to worry about the miss. But look, at the end of the day, when you're at this level, you're just buzzing to get back to the table.
Exactly. That roll must be worrying them both. They're not going to want any balls to play, long shots to play down there.
See, Justin's played that as a shot to nothing too. I think at the end of the day, like when Justin played that shot before he tried to get the snooker, I think he knew even if he got the white ball on the bottom rail, it was a tough shot.
Yeah, for sure.
So he kind of played it two-way. He thought if I hit it perfect, great, but the most important thing to do is just get it on the bottom rail.
Yeah.
And look, he's very intelligent too, Justin. He's not stupid. He's probably one of the better tactical players of the elites as well.
Oh yeah, it was too close.
So a bit of decision time there for Justin because he's not left himself easy here. Can play the snooker on the ball on the left side cushion, but it might be in the back of his mind that given that there's been a movement on the table, that's not the ideal shot.
Not sure what Colin's saying here. He's saying that 7-6 to Justin and just won 5 straight. It was 6-2. I think that's what Jamie said, wasn't it, Jamie?
Yeah, well, if look, as I said, at the end of this round, I'm going to find out the score is to check it. So just assume 7-6 may be incorrect.
With Justin winning 5 in a row.
Well, when I looked, he was 6-2 down.
Yeah,
So that's missed. And I'll tell you what, that is a crucial miss.
Oh, yeah. He couldn't afford to miss that.
All this stuff is going on right now. It's all happening because of the table conditions. They're unable to play the game they want to play.
It is 7-all now.
The score is correct. It's now 7-all.
Oh, sorry, you do it.
I've got to go and play, guys. I'll be back soon.
Yeah, I'll stay on commentating and by myself until someone else joins me. So we're back with Justin to break, 7-all. It's a race to 9. So Justin will be hoping for a ball on the break, big time. And dry break wide in, not good. Jake will be saying, give me yellows, give me yellows. I can't see Jake missing these. Pretty elementary. They could just be clearing up these 4 balls and then running down bottom end of the table. Just looking for his last yellow that will link up with the black in the middle left. Not much more I can say to this. So just got a question from Buster Groovy 74. It's Kenny Nickel commentating. I just got bundled out by Dave Ewing in the quarters. Jamie Stevens has gone to play his match. So it's just me at the moment. So, I don't know if he dropped that a bit too short there. Might have wanted a bit more angle. Work out how he can... Yeah, he wants that bottom yellow. Wants to get rid of it. Good sound? Take a music. Okay, so it might be too loud. Okay. Get Jay to listen to that and tell me how it is. Got that a bit short there. Possibly going to have to play it with a bit of left hand side to tighten the angle, or unless that black goes in the bottom right. I'm not too sure. Looking at this angle, might want to break into the red. Oh, you could pass it. Okay, we did. Yeah. Okay. So Jake's now on is 8-7 up over Dustin. So with Dustin might be happy with that dry break and dumping the white. So Dustin will be hoping that Jake does returns the favour now. it's 8-7 to Jake. Okay, so I might drop the sound down a bit on the microphone here. I've got it pretty far out, so it's going down here and we'll fix up the line in here. Okay, so we'll go into the volume. Oh, it's on very high. I would probably take that down to probably about 79. So we'll just listen to it and see how it goes now. I'll just hold on. Okay, Jay, just tell me how the sound is now, and hopefully it's not echoey. So Jake must have potted a ball on the break and went back to the table. I missed that. I don't know if he'd be happy with that shot. Still actually. I'm also trying
We'll stop the